I have a very gentle headache caressing my forehead right now, and it's not too bad because I'm on a day off, so I thought I would do like a very gentle Pinsane prep vlog, if you will. This is partly because I completely recognise at the minute I need to keep myself more accountable with my pins, because I do a lot of these nice sort of pin hauls and pin collection videos, and one thing I know I'm terrible at is remembering sort of the value of them, who we got them from, and I need to do better at that, because I think part of pin trading is recognising the community and recognising who you've traded with and who has what pins and what collections do they have. And so it's something that I'm working on. As a heads up, not an excuse, I do just have terrible memory, partly because of my dyslexia. So for me, retaining information is like very touch and go. So I'm doing my best, okay? But I thought today I would do a little bit of my pin central, because I think, well, I know that I've seen a lot of people who do pin trading and pin collecting say that you can actually make a note on the pins as to where you got them from, and Joe and I want to get all of the values of our pins that we're taking to the event, just so we're more prepared than when we were at the Stupins event. We had a glorious time at Stupins, but we recognised that it was our first event, so we went in a little bit blind, I suppose, and I think thanks to the community we got a lot of tips and tricks to how we can make our experience better. So that's what I'm doing today, just so I can sort of nurse my headache a little bit but also be slightly productive. I don't know if anyone else has that, where they're like, just because you're off doesn't mean you can't do something. I'm like very... Anyway, so I have just hopped in the shower. It's kind of going to be a little bit of a random vlog. I've just hopped in the shower just to see if I could like wash my hair and maybe alleviate some tension in my head, but it's not really helped. So I'm going to finish my coffee, drink lots of water, get into some comfy clothes, and then hop onto my Pin Central. I think I've got some blue light glasses into that as well, so while I'm on the laptop today, maybe this is like the worst plan actually, while I've got a headache, to sit on the laptop. While I'm on the laptop though, I'm gonna wear those glasses and just sort of take some tension out of my eyes a little bit. Anyway, see you in a bit. Anyway, right, the whole point I've brought you here is because I need to go on to my Pin Central and basically document all of the pins we have. That's both traders and collection, because like I said, I'm terrible. I'm not terrible, I just want to do better. I am very impressed by everyone's organisation and knowledge when it comes to their pins. And it's something that, you know, Joe and I are still like babies within the pin world. And so, hello. And so I want to just improve our knowledge a little bit, or improve my knowledge a little bit. Developing my knowledge when it comes to prices, and that's more just like creating a nice spreadsheet basically for the event. I've seen some people, they have a spreadsheet, some people might have like just notes on their phone. I had we were watching Disney and Days Out new vlog that they released yesterday of day 2 at the Somerset event. It looked gorgeous. I'm very jealous. We will hopefully be going next year. Kind of on that note, side note, the reason we kind of can't go, not that people care, is we live in Edinburgh, which is all the way up top, sort of. So to get to places like Somerset for us, it's just a bit more, it's more than just a weekend event for us. We'd ideally want to make it like a proper trip. Whereas London for us, you know, it's a bit more direct. Literally, you can just get a direct train to London, and I have family there, so it's much more accessible for us. Whereas next year, I think once we've got into a bit of a groove of, you know, what can we do, what events do we want to go to, we can like be a bit more organised and plan ahead. But I just wanted to basically give a shout out to one of the pins that Joe bought me, because it is truly gorgeous. It is this Princess and the Frog book, and it's got a picture here. Let's move you into some daylight. There we go. So you've got the Princess and the Frog here, which is beautiful. And then inside it's Tiana on the balcony with Naveen as a frog. And on the book it says, once upon a time, Tiana was wishing upon an evening star for a restaurant of her own, when a frog named Naveen hopped up onto the balcony next to her. Beautiful. It's from a series, I guess, pop-up books. Limited edition pin. He bought it for £30, and it's, okay, so the label's in dollars, so it's from Disney World, I believe, because the postcode on there is for Florida. Yeah. Disney theme park merchandise, Lake Buena Vista. Alongside that, he also bought this. It's Unlock the Evil, and this is Baymax. And I'm so sorry, I do forget the name of this guy in Big Hero 6, but that's obviously the villain in it, as well as this gorgeous Brother Bear pin, which I believe is a spinner. Maybe we should get this off, which is also a limited edition 4000, LE 4000. Now this is for Aries. Joe is not an Aries, nor am I. I am a Virgo. Joe is a Libra. And so I'm wondering if that is that the gemstone for Aries? Is it like diamond? Is that them? Mine's sapphire, which I love. I'm literally just rambling now. That was completely unnecessary to tell you guys. Mine is sapphire, if anyone cares. Anyone who is maybe getting into pin collecting or pin trading, this is my Pin Central. This is basically a really fabulous way of documenting your pin collection and your in search ofs. So this is a profile that Joe and I share just because, I don't know, it's just easier. We collect pins together, so we might as well share. And I've just written in here what I collect, what Joe collects, and then what we collect as a team, I suppose. And that's a little photo of us. And what you can do actually with all of this, it's a little bit jumbled. The only thing I ever wish on this, and maybe you can, and I'm just like silly, I wish I could organise it into categories so I could have like a Princess and the Frog collection documented on here separately to all the others. But yeah, what you can do with these sheets is you can print them out. So I'm going to probably print out my in search ofs. Now there are some in search ofs on here that are a little bit random, but I think there isn't really any rhyme or reason as to why I've added them. I just like the look of them. Where is it? There we go. So yeah, you can document here all of the pins that you are in search of. If it's Winnie the Pooh, I've probably put it on there for Joe. We've got some Mickeys on there, we've got some Lilo and Stitch, Monsters University, loads, a real mix. And then what you can do once you've obviously printed it off, and if you do get the pin that you want when you are there, you can just cross it off, and it's a really cool way of keeping track. I thought I would take like a little break from my computer and just talk you through what we are taking in terms of our Pinfolio situation. What I love about going to these events or watching these events is that everybody approaches it differently, which I think is kind of the whole point, isn't it? Everybody chooses to store their pins differently. We all have our favourite coloured Pinfolios, and you might put certain pins in certain places. Our main kind of collection that we're taking, that we will just like present to people when we want to do a trade, or if anyone wants to have a look, is in our Pinfolio show XL. So we will most likely be taking Joe's backpack. This is a official Pinfolio backpack, and then this board inside we will put lots of pins in. And then I think I'm contemplating taking my other Pinfolio show with me. And then when we go to Disney, I'm just going to take my mini pinfolio show. I got this in pink, it's so fun, and I basically just want to put any new pins in there or any little traders that I might take to Disneyland Paris with me, just because I think this will fit perfectly in my Loungefly, and it's not very invasive. It certainly won't get too heavy, so yeah. Well, hello. So last time we spoke, I was doing some pin preparation, if you will, for the Pinsane event next weekend. It has now been 5 days. I've been at work. I've been very, very busy with life. So I thought I would pick up where we left off and now do some Disneyland prep. It's like the proper holiday countdown when the suitcase comes out. I think I've already decided that one of my days there has to be Princess and the Frog, and I got a lot of love for my little grey t-shirt and green gingham moment, so that is definitely going to be an outfit. I know that I would really like a Toy Story look. I'm just going to pause this because I feel like I'm missing out on some drama. Now, I've got two tops that I wouldn't mind wearing, so I'm going to take these little comfy red gingham shorts, and I've either got this Toy Story t-shirt, which is just super simple, kind of says it right on there, what it is, and then I've got my Forky trainers. I have also got the pin trading event. So I think the way I'm seeing it is I definitely want a Tiana outfit for the pin trading event and then a Tiana outfit for Disney. So I'm going to take this t-shirt as well. I got this off of Etsy and I absolutely love it. The alternative for my Toy Story look is, of course, my Jessie t-shirt. Now I'm thinking again, I might take both, and whichever one I don't wear at the pin event, because I think this might be my Sunday look, I will wear at Disney. So cool. Then I think I'm going to just take my retro Mickey looks. We do have a Monsters University varsity jacket, and I say we, Joe and I now have the varsity jackets, and I have got some Monsters University hats, but I think with all being well, I think this should be quite a warm trip. So I'm reluctant to take the jackets just in case we end up not wearing them and they take up a lot of space. But my hesitation with that is there's a really cute Loungefly that I have for Monsters University, so I think I might still take it. I don't know if that's so silly, but I think I might still take them. Actually, I've talked myself into doing it. The only thing is we don't have Monsters University t-shirts, so I'm going to take the jackets, see if I can roll mine up into my Loungefly and the hats, and then Joe can pack his if he wants, and then it's an option. It may be that one day we wake up and it's really overcast and that's exactly what we want, so we're going to do that. I've got this Disney rain jacket, which I showed off in like a really old TikTok now, I think. And it's a Disneyland like raincoat. It's really cool. I also got this secondhand off of Vinted for like, I can't even remember, but it was really reasonable, maybe like £12. It's official like Disneyland merch, but you know, it's a little bit worn and that's absolutely fine. So I think I'm just going to take it as a backup just in case it does start to rain again. We are very excited to go. I think I'm excited just because it's a holiday. Everybody looks forward to a holiday. I'm excited to kind of get away from Edinburgh for a little bit, get away from work, get away from just life a little bit and go escape, shall we say, into the magical world of Disney. But I'm already like dreading the Disney blues, which is terrible because it's just like, just be grateful that you went and then move on. That's what I try and tell myself. But yeah, I'm already like thinking it's a good job we have September booked, because yeah, you just know the feeling when you come back from Disney and you just wish you were still there because nothing compares. For my sort of retro Mickey comfy look, shall we say, so we've got this black t-shirt that I've got here. It's just a Disneyland Resort t-shirt. Now this fits me perfectly. This has got the perfect neckline, it's boxy, it's oversized. It's a size large, so maybe I should just use that as my reference if I get any merch while we're there. And then I got this t-shirt last week from Pull & Bear. It was in the sale, so I got it for like £10. Really cool, like mint blue with Mickey on the front and then Mickey on the back. So I'm going to take that, and then I'm thinking for these I might take these shorts with me. Now these are that same brand. I'm just going to show you the logo because I'm so bad at pronouncing that. I think it's E France, and it literally translates to in French. It doesn't matter. And then I think I'm going to take this hat. This is also a vintage find. I got this for like maybe £8 it's from the Disney store, and it's got Mickey on the side just there, and actually I think they would complement really well. Either colour would look great. And then of course I've got my dungarees. Now I think I'm just going to take these as like a backup depending on how hot it is, just because these are quite a heavy denim. If I don't wear these on this trip, I will most likely take them in September when it's just a little bit cooler. But these are so cute, just like the perfect oversized, like retro Mickey and Minnie dungarees. So I'm very pleased with those. Joe has got a Woody t-shirt. Just to show you a little bit of what Joe has, I got him the Woody t-shirt to go with Jessie. He can kind of wear whatever he wants. I'm really just not fussed in terms of like couples outfits. It doesn't really matter. I think the only one where we're a bit like it would be funny if we went together is the Monsters University, because then it's like, oh, it's like we both go to the university. But generally with Joe, I've bought him a couple of t-shirts over the past few months that are Disney themed. But if he wants to wear them, he can. If he's not comfortable wearing them, that's also fine. He can wear whatever he wishes. So that's one of them. I did also get this in my size, just saying, but I might take it as a pajama top. But I thought this would look quite cool if I was to wear it with, I've got some like black and white gingham shorts as well. So that's one of Joe's. Little accessories that I'm taking. I have this retro Mickey Mouse wallet. I think that is super cool. It's Velcro. I think it's really fun. I just want that, I think, just maybe every day actually. I do have like a little card holder which I really love, and it's so tiny so it fits into all my bags. But I feel like that's super fun, and it's different, isn't it? It's not like your normal little purse that a lot of people have now. So yeah. I have a question as well actually. So this will be the first time that Joe and I are going as pass holders, which is so exciting. I'm like, it feels like an achievement, even though I've not been like awarded it. I've paid for this, but it's like, I don't know, it's just really fun that this is what I've chosen to spend my like adult money on, and it's just to go and have fun and kind of lose yourself in the magic. If you've bought it online and you have your pass on your phone, because we have it, can you also get a physical card, or is it like you have one or the other? Because I'm sure I have seen somewhere that it's like if you've got it on your phone you can't get like a physical card. That's only when you buy a pass at the park. But I don't know, I think I would like a physical card as well, because I sort of had it in my mind that I would like have it in here just as like a keepsake, if anything. Like, I know the phone is more handy and it stops me from faffing with the purse. Does anyone know? It doesn't matter if I can't, because I do have the actual pass in terms of like getting admission. But yeah, one of life's little quandaries. My lounge flies. I only have 4, which is fine. That's a perfect amount. But I'm thinking I'm just going to take. So this is the Monsters University one, which is just so cool, and I absolutely love it. This is my absolute favourite one. Miss Tiana in a like lenticular lounge fly. This is stunning, and it will definitely be coming with me for her first outing. And then I have my Toy Story one. This is the latest one I added to my collection. I think it's beautiful. The details on this are fab. If you saw me at the Stupins event, I took this one with me. This is probably like my, I'm not going to say least favourite because it's absolutely beautiful, but I think out of the 4, for some reason I feel like it's maybe like the least exciting for me, but that's so like, I need to stop saying like. That's just an opinion that I feel I've just kind of made up. They're all beautiful, they're all great. Love them. Moving on. Then we've got the ears. Whoa, that angle's horrible. We've got the ears. I only have these ears, and then I've got a Fantasia pair as well just there. My decision is to not take these ones because they hurt. I have them for the wall. I'm really glad I got them, but they pinch my head like there's no tomorrow. So we will of course be taking Miss Tiana. These are my favourite ears. We've got Toy Story, randomly got a pair of Tower of Terror. I was at some point considering doing like a Tower of Terror look, but I just didn't commit to that yet, so maybe that'll be for September. Those are Joe's ears in the middle, that's his only pair. He does typically prefer just wearing a hat. Again, it's kind of similar to the t-shirt thing. If he wants to wear them, he will, but I'm not going to be like, why aren't you wearing your ears with me? That's fine. I dress up, he can choose if he wants to dress up. That's also cool. So I will be taking these 2 pairs, and then I think I'm going to take my Fantasia ears as well, just classic Mickey. But if I'm not wearing the ears, I will be wearing a hat most likely, just to be like careful in the sun. I'll probably take a hat with me anyway, just because I think that's really like sensible to do, and then obviously packing water and all of that. So yeah, so pretty much packed as much as I can for today, because the rest of it will be a lot of like pants and stuff like toiletries and things that you know, I kind of still need for the next few days, and we've probably still got a load of washing to do, you know, not so exciting stuff before a holiday begins. So I'm most likely going to wrap the video up there. I know that this was like a really random video in terms of normally I just try and make videos about pins or whatever, but I'm really trying to branch out. I understand that not everybody will follow me specifically for pins, they might just follow me for me, I don't know. So yeah, I kind of just want to do lots of little Disney videos just to see what kind of things I like filming and what works, what doesn't work. But my intentions next week is to vlog every single day basically, and then over the next few weeks after the holiday I will release vlogs maybe twice a week, I think, but I'll think of a schedule and see what suits kind of around my actual work schedule and all the fun things like that. But yeah, please do keep me kind of in the loop with what you like to watch, what works, what are you enjoying, what do you love. I am so excited for the next couple of weeks. The pin trading event has been on our diary for months now, and we have been so eager to get back to pin trading and collecting since the Stupins event, so I'm so excited to see what a Pinsane one is like. And then obviously I'm so excited for the Disneyland trip, because why wouldn't I be? I am going to be taking this camera with me, so if you see me vlogging, I might look a bit shy and a little bit embarrassed, but I don't know, I'm still working up the courage to vlog in public. I have Joe with me and he's really good at just getting the camera out and being like cool about it. So I'm gonna do my best to vlog everything, and yeah, see you on the other side. Have a lovely day. Oh, also before I forget, thank you so much for 800 subscribers. It feels like just like maybe a month ago I was celebrating hitting a 700, and that was a wonderful accomplishment in itself, but we are getting closer and closer to my 1000 subscriber goal. I'm hoping that maybe once I do some Disney vlogs that might branch out to some more viewers and my face will be out there just a little bit more. But yeah, incredibly grateful. I will leave you there. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.